Hello, I am Exolite, and this is my channel. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing another in my new series of paranormal and supernatural news, although technically this story is neither paranormal nor supernatural, but it does have to do with alien life form and whether or not it has been detected. So I find that interesting. It ticks off a couple of boxes for me of what I think is interesting. And one of the big things is that this is very, very new. The article about this was released on August 31st, 2017. So for me, that was yesterday. These types of stories I do without editing, so the possibility exists that I will make a mistake. And I'm going to let you know right now, well, there you go, my first one. I'm going to let you know right now that, sorry, that's my bad. What I also want to say is, if you are not subscribed, please click that subscribe button. It's totally free. We're all friends around here, and the payoff is pretty good if I do say so myself. Also, please click that like button. What I do when I go to watch videos is I automatically click the like button, and then if I change my mind, I just unclick it. The like buttons being clicked helps us to appear on the front page, helps my videos to be recommended, and I really, really appreciate that. Also, if you would like to be alerted to new content when I upload it, please click that bell. Also free, but you will be alerted the second I upload something new. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go. A mysterious dwarf galaxy 3 billion light years away is sending out repeated high-energy radio bursts, and nobody knows why. Scientists with Breakthrough Listen, which is the largest organization of its kind that studies trying to find life forms in other galaxies, say that they have found 15 fast radio bursts, or FRBs, from a deep space repeater called FRB 121102. It was given that number because it indicates the day that the first signal was discovered, which was November 2nd, 2012. While a few other FRBs have been detected, what makes this one unique is that it was heard again, or repeated, in 2015. And its location was able to be pinpointed a year later. According to Peter Williams of Harvard University, it's very funky how the individual bursts can pop up anywhere in this wide range of frequencies, even though each individual burst has a relatively narrow frequency coverage. I have yet to see anyone offer up a good explanation for how that might happen. Now, although it is possible that the explanation for these radio emissions is something really awesome and pretty cool, but not necessarily alien, such as rotating neutron stars with extremely strong magnetic fields, they could also be directed energy sources that could be the signature of extraterrestrial spacecraft. Bursts from this source have never been seen at this high a frequency, said Andrew Simon, director of the Berkeley SETI Research Center, and also from the Breakthrough Listen program. So, just to be clear, wrote astronomer Emily Petroff of the Netherlands Institute for Radio Astronomy in 2015 in relation to different FRBs detected by her teams. We don't know what causes the fast radio bursts we see, but we don't think it has to do with aliens. No, that's according to her. How they are caused, though, remains up for debate. And in the case of FRB 121102, the repeats add to the mystery. Because while some radio bursts could be caused by a single catastrophic event such as a supernova, those events would not repeat. Therefore, they would not be heard again 3 years later. The distance of the dwarf galaxy is another complicating factor. It is so far away that the signals detected here today left their source at a time when life on Earth was limited to single-cell organisms, it would be another billion years before even the simplest multicellular life began to evolve, Breakthrough Listen said. The organization said that more information is going to be presented in an upcoming article to be published in a scientific journal, and in this case, the location, a dwarf galaxy with just 1% of the mass of our own Milky Way, makes the signal even harder to explain. So, as I was reading this article, I was talking to a 15-year-old boy about it, and he made the comment, and he said to me, how can scientists be sure that this signal came at a time when Earth was just a one-cell blob, basically? He said, maybe if it is truly another alien life form, that maybe they have such advanced communication skills that they could send it to us instantaneously and know that compared to a massively more intelligent life form, that they would have to slow the information down for us so that our technology could grab it, read it, hear it, understand it, and be able to make sense of what the repeated radio signals are. And I thought that that was pretty fascinating, actually. The idea, his idea, seemed to me to be pretty right on. How do we know? We don't know. If we are looking for intelligent life in other places, we can't assume that their galaxy, their planet, their wherever they are, is like ours. We can't make that assumption. We can't make the assumption that their intelligence is even related to ours. So, could it be a possibility that if there is a super intelligent population, alien life form somewhere else, that they could actually not have taken billions of years to send this signal, that it could be sent relatively quickly, and we just perceive it based on our limited knowledge, that we base it on just what we know. I'd like to pose that question to you. Does that seem like it's a legitimate question? And if so, doesn't that make it even more exciting? And I know that, not everybody believes in alien life forms or UFOs. My personal opinion is this. I have personally seen an unidentified flying object. I have had a very personal experience with that, where I was mere yards away from seeing this object. So I clearly believe that there are things that we don't understand. I also believe that it's very human of us to feel that we're the most important thing, that it just has to be us. When in reality, it doesn't even make sense that this huge vastness that, we find more and more and more every year. And it's vast and expansive. And it doesn't make sense that out of the billions of stars and all these galaxies and moons and suns and all of this, that just us. It's all about us. We're the only planet that's managed to have a life form, that's managed to have intelligent life form, that's managed to have everything work out so that we have everything we need. And even on a religious standpoint, where, a lot of people don't come from, but a lot of people do, even on a religious standpoint, I think that to limit one's God to only being capable of taking care of just Earth is, again, human nature. It goes back to self-preservation. It's just us, and which is also a lot less scary than the idea that it might not be just us. So let's have a conversation, dig in, and tell me, what do you think of this information and these signals and what it could possibly mean? Because, you know, when you have Harvard scientists and Berkeley scientists coming out and saying, yeah, this isn't something we can explain, and nobody has a good explanation for it, I find that to be fascinating. Also, before I go, I would like to say this. If you like paranormal and supernatural things, which I assume you do, there's a page on Facebook, and it is run by a man whose name is Robert Malcolm Burns. And he has contributed 2 stories to my channel. And if you would like to go over to his Facebook page, search for Paranormal and Supernatural World, and ask to be added onto his Facebook page. And on that page, you can join into conversations every day. He's very, very busy putting stories and questions and conversations every single day to have people join in and talk about this type of thing that we all love. And if you do go over there, tell him that Exit Light sent you, and that would be awesome. So, again, thank you so much for coming. I will very, very soon, very, very soon, be having another Amazon gift card giveaway. So keep on the lookout for that. And like the rules always are, you have to be subscribed. So if you're not already, go ahead and get a jump on that. And then when I release that video, I'll give you the rest of the rules. And I appreciate you coming. Thank you so much.